want to do this is something that you can do. So I just want you to know that it's going to be really, what I'm going to share is simple, but it is a business. And sometimes you got to kind of just look back and see, well, why is the timing of this important? And what's really clear is that, the world has changed so much in just the last year. In the first 3 months of the pandemic, the world did more online business than it had done really in the previous 10 years combined in terms of growth. And that's because we all figured out that with the pandemic, we had to go online. But since then, we realized, hey, we like some things doing them online. Conversations like we're doing right now on Zoom online are pretty good. It doesn't beat in person, but it's something you can fit in the nooks and crannies of your day, your banking. My mom and dad are 90 years of age and they go, hey, who would have thought you could do your grocery shopping online, entertainment online. So it's something that is here, and it is something that's here to stay. And a lot of people have said, maybe Misty said it to herself, maybe Christine said to himself, you know what, I'm not going to be stuck again without an income that's coming into my home. And it's kind of obvious that business is going online. I'd love to be able to go from being an online consumer to being an online earner. I'm tired of seeing, Amazon going, hey, you know what, I'm building yachts and I'm going to the moon, literally, Jeff Bezos, why not me? And just being able to tap into that. And in the same way that Jeff Bezos started off with books, because it made sense online, we started off with coffee, and we're the original and the number one. So why start with coffee? Because it's a great question. Well, first of all, 400 million cups of coffee are consumed every day in the United States before noon. We created an alternative that is great tasting. I mean, many people say better tasting than you could get elsewhere, less expensive than the best value cup of coffee, the drip cup, small one at Starbucks. You feel it in minutes. Now, what do you feel? Not just like, I feel happy when I go to Starbucks and I feel the coffee. No, you feel happy. You feel productive energy. You stop thinking about food. People notice they begin to lose weight. It's super convenient. They're going to taste great. It's got adaptogens in there. It's got antioxidants in there. Got stuff that may help with circulation. And you're going, oh my gosh, what's not to love? I love a cup of coffee or something every day anyway. And I can share it on a website. And what's easier than sharing a cup of coffee?
Exactly. It's coffee.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what makes it simple. That's what makes it, something that people go, I could share that. I could do that. This is something I'm already doing. And we've gone beyond happy coffee. I mean, that's so many people, started there, but then they were introduced to other products and things that we also have that are other functional beverages, whether it's peach tea or whether it's a chai tea or whether it's a shake or whatever it is that, that you're excited about. There are all kinds of different beverages that are simple because they replace what you're already doing. And they're tasty and they're, something that people enjoy doing anyways, an unwind chill drink that, has other benefits as well. And, with there's 100% happy guarantee. And I love what we're doing too with the, when you order a dose duo, it means that a donation is automatically generated that goes to, help a worthy cause. And, they're craveable products. That what does that mean? Is people love them. So craveable products that people love. So many people started out this whole journey with, have you heard about the new happy coffee everyone's talking about? Because a friend said that to them. Or they saw a post on Facebook, like, they saw some post, maybe like some of these posts that were people just kind of buzzing about, man, I really am excited about the results I'm seeing, or I'm really excited about something that tastes good, that's actually good for me, that can replace it. And they're getting results. And that's what they're, buzzing about. And when you have that type of a business, when you have those type of products that make people literally buzz about their results, and that they're just so looking forward to taking their products or, whatever it is for them, and that it's about happy, it's about feeling happier and healthier. You have a great business when those are the type of products that you get to share. You get to share happy. And so we've done, multiple millions and millions in sales. Our second year in business alone was 135 million in sales. And we have all these different ratings from different, AAA, from Business for Home, Direct Selling News has featured this company. And, but you might be saying, well, great, well and good for the company. What about me? Well, what has that got to do with me? Well, the thing that is exciting about it is that we pay out commissions to people like you. So if you're looking at this going, hey, is this maybe something I could do on the side? Or is this something that, I could maybe share a little bit and make a little bit? Hey, there's lots of people that got paid out, because with 135 million in sales, we pay out, 47% in commissions. It's almost half in commissions. That's $65 million in commissions paid out to people like you, that some have been in business before, some of them haven't, some of them like sharing on social media, some of them don't, some of them share person to person, some of them go, you know what, all I ever do is I just share a little, something in my Facebook stories or something on Instagram or whatever that is. And they're buzzing about it, wherever it is that makes sense for them. And, we just offer some, ways that you can do that, and things that make it simpler to do that. Like, for example, tools, systems, support, a website, an app, a kit that explains everything. So you've got everything here that people have already been using to win and to be successful, including, just being able to use your phone.
I mean, by now you're probably just asking, well, what does it take? Is it worth it? I think it's always worth it to have better health, to be happier, to have more choices. So you may go, well, can I do it? And you go, what are the things that they're doing to build a business? Is you can hand out a sample. You go, that's what it takes. You hand it out like that, you can,
or like that on your phone.
Yeah, or you can press a button and send out a sample, or you can send a video. You've already been doing all these things, and you can invite someone to a website and they can look at a video. I mean, people are doing all the time, whether it's on YouTube or whether you're on Netflix or you're doing on an app and inviting people into communities. How many communities have grown, since the pandemic? And this is something that we do that's both in person and online. It's super family friendly because you can do it around the nooks and crannies of your day. People love the independence of having an income that's coming into their home in addition to what they're currently doing. In other words, okay, I no longer want to be at risk like I've been before. And guys, you want to know that you can do it. Relationship marketing is the way that all marketing pretty much has always been. It's always been about word of mouth marketing. E-commerce was the first growth that we saw when you saw Amazon. But today people are talking about connection commerce. And I want you to think about it really simply. Has someone said to you, in the last year, where did you get that? And you said, oh, I got it online. Let me send you a link. Let me send you a video. Let me send you a coupon. Let me send you a video. Let me send you the website address. Oh, let me invite you into this community. These are all things that kind of just become part of our normal conversation. It's called connection commerce. And that's why you've seen so much growth in commerce. And it's attracting people that have got incredible success in business. Here's a gentleman with over 40 years experience who could choose any business in the world to be part of. His businesses generate over $1 billion in profits on an annualized basis. And he's chosen to become involved with the Happy Co through our public company. Why? Because he sees this being the next billion-dollar brand. You go, another billionaire, who needs this? Well, you know what? Maybe you want it, because we'll pay up to $500 million in commissions. That's his goal, to people like you with the business that's accessible by you, but also could become global. In other words, so what they're doing is, they're in months ahead, we'll be launching in 9 new countries. This is just in Asia: Japan, South Korea, and Hong Kong, China, Singapore, and Taiwan, Thailand, Malaysia, and the Philippines. In fact, the Zoom that Sylvia and I were on just before this, there were people from all those countries on there.
Yes.
So just
Yes, literally.
15 different, why? Because the world needs more happiness. The world is going online because everybody deserves to be happy. In fact, we've launched in Europe, 21 countries.
21 countries.
We're
We're
launching-
about to launch Latin American
Latin
countries
America
also
this
this
month.
month, by the end of this month.
We're going to, websites in Spanish as well. Guys, it's becoming more accessible on the phone than it's ever become before. We're launching new products. I mean, it's going to a whole nother level. You want to be in a company where all the growth is in front of us, guys, not behind us. And it needs to be in the market that everybody's saying. If you look at Donnie Dutch, Ed Mylett, all the guys from Shark Tank, you go, oh my God, I trust those guys. They're going to D2C, direct to consumer, direct to community. That's the way it's working today. And we've put it into a box, a business in the box. Everybody wants to be the first to be second. Someone else prove out concept, which we've done, package it into something whereby I can actually do a paint by numbers and at a price point that's accessible by everybody.
I love that it's $49 because what other business can you start that has this much potential? That's something that's $49. I mean, that has in that $49 training and, a few samples and your app and, 2 different websites and your back office tracker and an app. And I mean, it's just, there's so many things that are included there with your, getting started there. And, you may decide, hey, I want to do that. I want to get started, but I'd like a little bit more in terms of like samples of the product. Or, products for me to try, or, products for me to share with or sell to, I don't know, my next door neighbor, my mom, whatever. I've got a group of people that I think would like this. And for you, you may be going, you know what, I'd like to get started with the happier pack as well. So it's a special volume discount pack that you can get. We only offer it when you enroll in the business. That's how value driven it is. You save over $100 by getting started with that. So we offer it then, and it's got, either there's 2 versions of it. One has a combo of the most popular products, and then the other one has a more of a sampling, more of a wider mix, so you can try more. And again, it's in the single serving format that just makes it easy for you to get started in your business. It's simple, 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 sample, sample, sample. You also have mailers, inserts, everything you need to get started at that happier pack.
Our products don't treat, they don't cure, they don't mitigate, don't prevent any diseases. You don't have to put on a lab coat and stethoscope. And all you got to do is enjoy a coffee, share a sample. That's why it's in the happiest pack. Where you maybe want to have a larger discount. You go, hey, I'd like to share or hand out a little bit more, or maybe I want to be able to consume, more of the products, or maybe going, what have I got to lose? These are all great beverages that I love, and I can get them at a great price, and I can enjoy all these benefits, and I can hand out to some people, and maybe some people become customers or distributors. So you look at that and going, hey, and that's a great retail savings that's available to me. So when I sell something, I can also make a little bit of extra profit. And guys, there's no guarantees in business. It is a business. So you go, when you sow abundantly, you should reap abundantly. You just want a little bit more at a better price that you can share with anyone. And as I said, you're probably going, hey, what's the worst that can happen? I enjoy some great beverages at a great price with some great benefits.
That make me feel better.
They do.
And so you might be going, okay, I've not done a business before. I don't get this. I'm, whatever that is for you. I'm not sure. But how to earn, you're sharing the happy. In other words, you're becoming a, brand ambassador with our company, where you're just sampling, and whether it's online or in person, like we said, we don't care, or whether you're pressing a button on the app to send out a sample, whatever that is for you. So I think it might be helpful to just take a very quick look at 3 different examples so that you get the concept of what we're talking about. These aren't guarantees. These aren't anything. It's just examples to help you get the idea of how this works. And so the first example would be, okay, what about customers? Everybody knows somebody who could, who either loves coffee or wants to feel better, or, is looking for the benefits that these products provide. What would happen if you started earning from, just imagine them sort of having, a cup of happy in the morning or whatever it is that they're having, and you're earning, a commission when that happens. It's a pretty simple concept. You get customers, you get a commission. There are also other bonuses and things on top of that. And, we can get into more detail another time, but just in general, when you total up the earnings on that with our most popular, what's called our dose duo, that's sort of the most popular thing that has been for a long time. With 7 customers, your earnings are about $300. So let's say you got started with the happier pack. That was not the biggest pack, by the way, that was the middle pack. So the happier pack for $250 with 7 customers, your earnings about $300. Now, again, they could order the next month. So maybe the next month you're earning, because it's not just a one-time thing. You could be earning, they could go on Smart Ship. So that means it's easier for them, easier for you, and then you earn the commission or the bonus when they reorder. So that's, again, for the future, it could be ongoing. There are people here on this Zoom, I'm sure, who've had customers for months and months, some years. So yeah, so you might want to look at that. And again, there's additional extra bonuses just this month with certain products that we have just launched. So might be something for you to look at. The second example I wanted to look at was with regard to, okay, let's say some of those customers, maybe the ones that had the little heart over their head, said, hey, you know what, can I make money at this too? This kind of seems fun, sharing happy with other people. Could I make money too in doing this? And they might decide to become brand partners together with you. And, they say, well, how did you get started? You say, well, I got started with this happier pack, this middle pack. Oh, okay, I'll do that too. And when that happens, so happier pack, again, not the highest pack, just the middle pack. They got started, say 3 people decided that. Your earnings would be with 3 customers and 3 brand partners, just like that, about $500. More importantly than what happens that first month, if that all happened in 1 month, you would be what happens after that. So you're now in a situation where, you would be in profit in this example, and you would be ready to build. And then month after month, things could sort of take off from there. There could be, a sharing, there could be a growing, because now your brand partners could get customers and more brand partners. So let's just take a look at that. What about that ripple effect? What if you started earning from each cup of happy that your customers and your team consume, and their customers and team and so on, as people start spreading the word on a monthly basis? So again, I don't know what kind of ripple effect that you could create. You probably don't know what kind of ripple effect you could create. I'm sure some of the people in here are going, I didn't know this was going to happen for me. So think of like a ripple effect. You throw a pebble in a pond and it sort of ripples out, and there are rings in the, think about sort of 10 different rings. You've got the ability to have that kind of ripple out. And, there's the ability to earn up to 10 levels in depth where you're earning a bonus or an override as people are enjoying the coffee or enjoying the lemonade or a shake or something like that.
And there's no guarantee in business. There's no perfect pattern or duplication or ripple effect. This is just you sharing. And, you want to make an informed decision as you possibly can. So we want to help you with that. This is what we call our income disclosure statement. This is, again, it's not a guarantee of income. It's a historical look back, because you may want to look and say, okay, I want to look back and see some of the people who have been successful building the business. What type of incomes have they earned historically? Give me some context to it. How many people did that? How many people do they have in their business? How long did it take them? Just give me some context with the full understanding that the people that are listed are people who are being successful. And you look at that and go, okay, this makes sense. You can get context with numbers. You can also get context with meeting some people. Obviously, we'll put our best foot forward and meet some of the people that are being successful, like some people like you're going to meet, like Christine or Misty, who is going to share here tonight when we hand it back over to Lisa, because we believe everybody deserves to be happy, regardless of what you do. Get back with the person who invited you on here. If you've not tried our products, try our products as a customer, like I said, because everybody deserves to be happy. You may want to see, well, I can get the idea that there's support in addition to this Zoom that we're doing. There's lots of different support online, lots of different communities online. You can have the opportunity to be a fly in the wall and see those communities and see how they operate. or have an opportunity to meet more people like Misty or Christine, who you're going to hear share tonight, that Mark and Judy Wilson will, which is really Lysiane, who is going to introduce you to. Well, as we always say, you know, whatever you choose to do, we believe that everybody deserves to be happy. So thank you for being on here with us on this Zoom, and thank you very much, and God bless, and back over to Lisa.
Hey guys, thank you so much. So, all right, let's send it all the way over to Arkansas to Misty Lee. Take it away, my friends.
Hey, you guys, thank you so much for having me on tonight. I'm super excited to tell you guys a little bit about my testimony, how I got started in the business and where I'm at today. So I actually joined the company in May of 2019. That was my first full month here. And the way I got started was actually Christine was a friend of mine at that time. And she had told me about the product and the success that she was having with it. And so of course I was like, well, let me try it. I want to see what this is about. And got the samples in. I guess it was probably about halfway through my very first cup. And I thought, okay, I'm definitely feeling something here. This is exciting. I had a 3-day sample. On the third day, I was like, I'm going to let my husband try this and see what he thinks, because I want to get something to leverage us out. And I always tell this story because it was so funny to me, but he's definitely not somebody who does this typically. So I gave him the coffee. About 30 minutes later, I couldn't find him anywhere. And so I started searching the house, and I ended up finding him doing laundry in the laundry room. And so this is early on, and I went and I grabbed my phone. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do this for sure or not as far as the business goes, but if I do, this is the first thing that I'm going to share, because so many women are going to want to get their hands on this stuff. And that was it. He has not missed a day since then. And occasionally I still find him in the laundry room, but so that is how I got going there. And at that time I was working as a full-time RN case manager. And so that is, for anybody that is aware of how that position works, it is very, very demanding. And I was doing that full time, but found a way to juggle this business and this opportunity within the nooks and crannies of my day. Like Garrett mentioned, it is a business that you can do that with because of the tools that are provided here. And so I did that. 6 months in, I actually hit Black Diamond. And then about right at 8 months in, which was in December, Christmas break came, and I had doubled my income as an RN working this business just part-time. So Christmas break came, and when it did, I was like, you know, I've doubled my income here. And that was kind of like my trigger for when I felt like I wanted to transition over to do this full time, because it had been a dream of mine to have that time freedom and flexibility and financial freedom as well. So Christmas break came, made that decision, sat down and talked to my husband. And on New Year's Eve day, I put in my resignation for my RN case management job, which at that time was the highest paid position I had ever been as an RN. And it was actually my favorite job I had ever had as an RN. So it was definitely a difficult decision, but I just felt that I was being pulled in this direction. And so I put that resignation in, worked my very last day as an RN case manager on January 14th of 2020, which we all know turned out to be a crazy year. And so I definitely at one point was like, okay, this might not have been the best timing, but as it turned out, it was an incredible blessing. I'm so thankful that I made that decision. Having the opportunity to work from home during all of that time and continue to make an income and contribute to my family was definitely an incredible blessing. Also during that time, my daughter was a college softball player, and of course they lost that year, but they did get to come back this year, and she finished out her senior year. And due to this business, I was able to travel with her, experience those last moments of her to play college softball. We bought a camper, have been traveling around. We actually just got back from a 17-day stay at the lake. We bought a camper and a boat and have done all the things. And again, none of that would have been possible without this opportunity. In 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks now, the 24th of this month, I fly out with some girlfriends. I'm going to go on a 2-week stay to Anna Maria Island with my girlfriends for a week. week, and then my family's coming up for the following week. And you guys, it's all due to the ability to do this from anywhere, and the flexibility, the time freedom that I have from my phone, and of course the ability to be able to afford to do those things. So it has been a tremendous blessing to me. What we have here is unlike anything that I've ever seen. And we have the corporate leadership, along with, of course, we just launched this beautiful new brand with the Happy Co. We're in the middle of global expansion, like they mentioned through the slideshow there. So it is a great time to be a part of this. So I definitely look forward to, and hope we see some of your faces soon. So
Thank you so much. Well, if a cup of coffee can get anybody to do laundry, that is awesome.
it is the truth. My very first post on social media was that one. It was a good one.
Cool. That's so awesome. Well, let's take it out to Montana, to your friend, Christine. Take it away, Christine.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I was muted there. My name is Christine Smith. I'm a wife, a mama of 4, and a full-time Happy Co partner. I joined about 2.5 years ago, and I swear I get more and more excited about that decision every day as our company grows, and we are just experiencing so many new exciting things. Sorry, I always get a little nervous speaking, so it goes to show that you can advance through leadership, have a huge successful business, and still get nervous when you speak on live videos or Zoom meetings, but you push yourself to do it anyways, and you grow through it, right? So I have been working my business full-time for the past 2.5 years, and thank you, Kelly. When I first found this business, it was actually through the product. So my husband and I went through a really traumatic loss. We lost our pregnancy with our son at 20 weeks. And after that, I was just in a really, really rough place, as you can imagine, mentally and emotionally. And I still had 3 kiddos at home, being a full-time stay-at-home mom. And so things were just really rough. I was having a hard time getting back to the day-to-day things. And so, like Garrett and Sylvia said, a friend literally just reached out to me and said, hey, I've been trying this coffee. I've seen some other people experiencing some really incredible things with it. You should try it. So I said, sure, I'm desperate. I'll try anything, right? So I met her before school, dropping off our kiddos, and she gave me a 7-day trial of our Happy Coffee and our Happy Caps. I went home that day, tried the coffee, tried the Happy Cap, and it was the first day in weeks that I threw in a load of laundry. I made dinner. I remember my son coming up to me that day and being like, Mom, you're smiling again. Like, it just, the products immediately gave me such an incredible experience. So after experiencing that, I actually was part of another network marketing company at the time, but I knew that I would have to share this product after my experience, right? So I decided to look into the opportunity side of it. And I know Garrett and Sylvia just went over a ton, but you know, between the experience that I had with our incredible product, the fact that it's a 30-day consumable product, the affordability factor on our products, how simple our business is, and the simple ways that we have for people to earn money, I just knew that that aligned with the fact that I'm a huge mental health advocate, really just set me up for complete alignment with this company. So that's when I decided to join. So I, over the past 1.5 years, have not only been able to work this business full-time and bring in a full-time income for my family, but I've also been homeschooling my 2 oldest, been pregnant, and then in January had our 4th. So, you know, when you hear things like fitting the business in the nooks and crannies of your day, you guys, I've been so busy over the last 1.5 years, and I've still managed to see beautiful growth within my business, within my organization. And, you know, the mission has always been, you know, to make an impact and make an income while I can be at home with my kiddos, right? Because that's what's so important to me as family. So I've been able to do just that thanks to the Happy Co, to our corporate leadership, and to our incredible products. So I hope that you guys enjoyed listening to my business testimony, and I hope some of you join us soon.
So awesome. Congratulations, Christine. That is so amazing.
Thank
Well, you
you.
guys, The person who invited you on here, obviously, like I said at the beginning, invited you here for a reason. They wanted you to hear what we had to share. So get back to that person and let them know, A, you're all in. You want to be a part of this journey with us, or B, you just want to buy the product and experience what these ladies have told you about so far. Or C, maybe you have a few more questions. So let them know. And either way, we will be back here on Thursday night with some more stories. So if you care to hear some more, jump back on Thursday night, same place, same time, and we'll see you then. Have a great night, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you again, Misty, Christine, Garrett, and Sylvia. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everyone.